And casual. So Joe's okay.
I'm just wearing casual wear for the youth of Uganda.
Thank you, guys. Another round. You got to walk around. Yeah.
Thank you very much. We want to thank all those who organized the fashion show and they showed us how people from Uganda dress up, and we would like to invite Salome to acknowledge a few people who have helped us and worked well in Ireland.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Actually, I'm not here for a speech again. No, I'm just here. Excuse me. I'm very bad at these technical things. So, I think everybody is well fed, I would want to imagine. We have to say a big thank you to our team, which was led by Sarah, Maureen, and everybody in the background. And actually, I want to say this, that it's not the committee which has done the cooking, but the committee just organized. Sarah did the cooking with the people in the audience. Half of the audience actually did the cooking in their own houses. We didn't pay for the electricity, we didn't pay for their transport. Everything was so voluntary. So please, let's clap again for everybody in our own category. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm I'm just here actually to emphasize when we say that the theme today is about community activation, community involvement, social inclusion. And why I'm here, I want to acknowledge a few people actually. If there are people who have done these things and we don't know yet, please, we want you also to come out so that we can find a way to support you to come together and do a good job in our communities. So I have two people. First of all, I have Laura Ruth Wagu. I'm not going to talk about what she does because I may not put it right. I think she will put it right herself. And then we have Juliet Amamore. Where are you? You're also doing a few things in the community. I want you to come up and say something. And let's use this time to welcome the community leader or the representative from Waterford, Uganda community. They are here. They weren't here when they were supposed to be here, but at least they've made it. And we welcome you all, people from Waterford. I want to welcome again all the students. Please, you're all welcome. The new people here, you are all welcome. Please, can I have a representative from Waterford? Laura, are you ready? And Juliet, please come up here and say something to the people in a few words. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mike Kasire. I'm from Waterford. We just came today all the way, especially to come and give a very, very big thanks to everyone who kindly held us together when we recently lost one of our brothers in Waterford, Mr. David Asimwe. We managed to repatriate him back to Uganda with the help of everyone. So first of all, the first thing we've come to say is thanks to everyone from the Asimwe family. They really, really appreciated every single bit of help that you guys managed to help them with, to help take the head of the family back home, okay? And second of all, I've got a message from our chairman in Waterford. You're all invited to, we're organizing with things going to be a big Christmas party. So everyone is invited to Waterford in Tracy's Hotel on the 14th of December from 4 o'clock. So feel free, book hotels, Tracy's, the Christmas party is going to be in the hotel. So you're all welcome. We should be starting at around 4 p.m. and we'll go as late as possible. Come, let's enjoy this festive period together. And that's what I think I can say. Waterford is quite a small place, but we have around 15 strong Ugandans, and whatever we went through recently showed how strong our community was. We are not very many, but we came together during a very, very difficult time. As you can imagine, when we come to these kind of countries, you don't have any family. You come alone and make a family here. So this is what happened. This situation kind of brought us very close together. We thought we were close before, but ever since we went through that period, that kind of situation, it managed to show us exactly how strong we are. And we would really appreciate if as many of you can try and come over on the 14th of December to see how strong the community is. And maybe, I think that's all. I don't want to talk too much. I'll ask my sister Victoria to see if she can say anything else. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're all welcome. And I just want to give what I did Waterford anyway. I work for social inclusion in Waterford, and I work for many refugees and asylum seekers. And I think a few people know what we do. I'm trying to help so many migrants who are trying to integrate into the Irish society. And I'm also I'm also the committee of the Ugandan community in Waterford. And I think I look forward to seeing you all in December for our Christmas party. Thank you so much.
Actually, people have been asking me, please, can you clarify on that day you are talking about in December? People haven't heard it correctly, please.
It's the 14th of December, Saturday, 14th of December. That should be the second last Saturday before Christmas. So we should be starting from 4 o'clock, and we're there till late, and the venue is going to be Tracy's Hotel. I will be just around there. If anyone is looking to get my number or a chairman's number, we can give you details. We will be in touch to put more details on the main Uganda Association page on Facebook. We shall get in touch, I think. So just make sure. It's quite a long journey to travel, but if you can make it, try and make plans now. I know most of you will be planning to deal with family and things like that, but it will be a big pleasure traveling over there, please. Thanks.
Thanks very much, the community from Waterford, and it's a pleasure to have you here officially for the first time. So please keep it up and let's link up in everything we do and take this future. Thank you. Now I'm gonna give to Juliet, just in a few minutes, Juliet, to tell us what you do in our community.
Good evening. Your Excellency, the Honorary Consul, all the invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, protocol observed. I want first of all thank the leadership of the Ugandan Association, one, for having put effort to bringing into effort. It takes a lot of work to do it. And I also want to thank the Ugandan Association, again, Salome, the chair lady. Thank you for giving me this platform. Without wasting time, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to talk about the Julie's Kitchen. If you were coming, you must have seen something like this on your tables. You've seen small flyers going around. What is Julie's Kitchen all about? We are organizing our 5th social night in Teachers Club on the 23rd of November. But what is Julie's Kitchen all about? Julie's Kitchen is a space where sisters come together. It started in my small living room, in my kitchen. My girlfriends are here. We went by the fireside, and then we also had an event at the backyard, and we realized that the place was too small. That's why we had to relocate to the Teachers Club last year. The commissioner is going to be with us by God's grace. I hope nothing comes in between. And I'm dismayed that my council is not going to make it because of on that day. So Julie's Kitchen is about networking, making friends, sharing recipes. We welcome strangers. In my house, it is an open door policy. Recently, we had a conference marking 25 years of the relationship between Ireland and Uganda. Luckily enough, I'd shared my business cards. While I was sleeping, I got a call at midnight telling me some Ugandans were stranded in the streets of Okode. I gave them my address straight away. Because of the open policy I have through the Julie's Kitchen, these Ugandans had to lodge in my house for almost 5 days. One of the girls actually had malaria, and as I'm speaking, she just left the hospital. Imagine if I didn't have that open policy in my house, maybe we would have lost another Ugandan in this country. So, why should you come for this event? Just like Salome said that we do something in this community. We hold the prayers every week in my kitchen. Because it's through God that I get the energy even to stand before you. And on monthly for prayers, just praying. So for this particular social night, it is in support of water and sanitation of a district in Palisa. It is my humble way of giving back to the community where I come from. I know many organizations are doing so many things out there. I'm not trying to claim that I'm going to finish all the problems that are in the hospital, but I'm contributing something small in my own way. Before I can finish, behind every successful woman, there is a man. Where's my friend? Are you hiding? Where is he?
Yes,
Okay, he is not here, but you come to see him. He's my mentor, he's my social support, he's my everything, and above all, my children. If I don't bring this, but mommy, now you don't cook for us, I think you should bring more people into the house. That's when you cook for us a nice meal. Now, just something that I want to mention. Behind every successful woman, there is a gentleman. And he is my dear friend, my mentor. I am proud of you. You make me what I am today. Thank you. Okay, I'm not wasting a lot of time. Can I just allow me to mention something very quickly? When I attended, I looked around and there were only 1 or 2 people who attended that conference. And to my honorables as well. They took note of it, and I'm giving Ugandans space. Association, I'm giving you space. There's so much knowledge that I got out of that conference, particularly people with IT. I have Wino, in Uganda we call it Wino. I have data for you. Come get in touch with me. We put up our issues together through the office of the council. We see how we can actively engage with the High Commissioner and the Minister as well at home. That is all I had to say. Please make sure you come. Because it is all about numbers. Without numbers, I am a nobody. I cannot successfully raise money to take for the sanitation of the hospital in Palisa. Thank you very much, Salome. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you. Thank you for your work you're doing for the people. Thank you.
Hello. My name is Laura Ruth Wagu. Wagu as in my married name to a lovely gentleman there, Mr. Dixon Wagu. My maiden name is Laura Ruth Ntabazi, and I'm just telling you, before I say anything else, the world is too small. And I'm a very, very happy woman today, because I just actually met my own sister in this place. And I think sometimes that's why it's good for us to actually attend events. Face, I knew she is my sister. Same eyes, same face. So she's been here since May, and I'm actually going to call my father and give out because I didn't know she was in Ireland. So I'm a very happy woman. I work in pathology in St. Vincent University Hospital, but what I do in the community is that me and a few ladies, and I'll be very honest today, it wasn't just me and a few ladies, and 2 of those ladies are from Uganda. Madam Irene Mutesi here, as a few other ladies, we started a charity for sickle cell and thalassemia Ireland. And when we started it in 2011, there was no knowledge about sickle cell disease, no support for patients, nothing. Now that's not what I'm going to talk about today. So part of my work as we are doing that, most of the sickle cell patients, one of their treatments is blood transfusions. That's the main thing I want to talk about. Blood transfusions have to be provided to them, some of them every 2 weeks, some of them every 3 weeks, but on a monthly basis. So with blood transfusions, they can live more and more life, quality life. They can do stuff. If they don't get their transfusions, they end up having to hospital. Like everybody else that has a chronic illness or people who go for surgery, transfusions are very important. Like I said, transfusions are very few at the moment as people are not donating. And at the same time, patients with sickle cell, because it's of an African origin, we have a rare type of blood, which is RO, that is minorities, right? So the RO type of blood is only found in people of black origin, African origin, to donate blood. Anybody that is from Africa or born in Africa was not allowed to donate blood. And the reason is because of the malaria parasite. So since June, July, children that are born here from the years of 98, 99, 2000 that have clocked the age of 18 can now donate blood to help save the patients with sickle cell because they are in need of blood. They are really in need of blood. So our campaign now is between sickle cell and thalassemia iron, the Irish Blood Transfusion Service, the Children's Hospital Crumlin, St. James Hospital Dublin, and the Immigrant Council of Ireland. The 5 organizations have decided to partner to campaign for. And then, as that campaign is going on, we will be launching the full campaign entirely when in the month of March, when they then allow every other person from Africa, whether you're born in Africa or not, blood as of April 2020. So you prepare yourselves. I'll be taking names. But at the moment, all those that have children that are over the age of 18, were born here and have not been to Africa in the last 12 months, can donate blood. Going back to the organization, I would like to say thank you to the few ladies from Uganda that are here that support sickle cell and are on the committee. Irene Mutesi and Jane Izati. My sister Harriet Katete has personal reasons, but we know that she's still there with us. So I thank you all for inviting us. I would like to recognize Mr. Nigel Sutton, who is one of the main people. Is Sylvia Katete, and everybody for giving me this chance to talk. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Sorry, the one that my sister Juliet Amamura said. With them.
Thanks very much, Laura, and thank you very much, Julie, for your words. To keep the show going, we are going to invite from there. So the dancers, when you are ready. Hello. I can see the blood is flowing and the dancing is going very well. And the same with the food we have eaten. So now we are going to the next item. And that is the item of auctioning a family week stay in Donegal. And on behalf of the association, we want to thank Mr. Peter McKill for offering us this offer for anyone in the audience who is interested to go to see the beauty of Donegal. So we will be auctioning that. And before we do that, when someone has lost their bank card by the name of John, if your name is John, you come and tell me the second name and I will give it to you. John. So, we are starting to auction the 1 week stay in Donegal, and we are going to start it at 100 for a family stay in Donegal. So please, if you are interested to go to see the beauty of Donegal, and for a full week with your family, Uganda will have 20. For a family.